All right, so we are going to remove some backgrounds. There's two ways to remove backgrounds. I think personally, well, there's more than two ways, you guys, but there's only two ways that I'm going to show you. One way is totally free, and the website is called remove.bg. Okay, remove.bg. So we're going to go on over there. I'm going to share my screen, and let's go on over to remove.bg right now. Share. And let's go on website and let's type it remove.bg and enter. Okay, so it's going to come up to this right here. Okay, you don't have to sign in or log in or anything like that. You can if you want to. Now, if you want higher resolution images, then you can pay a monthly fee, or you get like so many credits or something like that. But you guys, I don't do any of that. I don't. All right. So I just go right here to upload image. And these are already removed. So let me go find my nephew's pictures. Let me find Jordan. Jordan, where are you? Here he is. All right. So these are pictures of Jordan. And I'm going to click this one, and I'm just going to click open. Okay. So go wherever your picture is, find it in the folder, and click open. And it's just going to pull up. It's saying that this photo is too big because I've already enhanced this photo, so it's too large. Now, this is a workaround. Sometimes if a customer sends you, which is a rare occasion, they'll send you, usually they send you screenshots. So if they send you a image that's too large, you might have to find a workaround. And the workaround is getting it to your phone. You might have to email it to yourself some type of way, screenshot it, and then re-upload it. It like takes some pixels away, but you got to be careful, because if you're going to take some pixels away at that point, you're taking some of the quality away from the photo, unless you want to, unless it's like not a close-up, it's a far away photo, or if you are like fading the photo in the background where you're taking the transparency away, it won't matter as much. But that is a workaround for it, but just be really careful with that. You might have to go inside of Photoshop and you can save it. If you go into Photoshop and you hit file, place embed, or you can just go file, open it up, go up to file, save as. You can save it as a JPEG, and where it says the resolution, you can pull that resolution down and pull the size down, and then that will change it as well. That way you are keeping your pixels, you are keeping the quality that it actually has, so you don't kind of mess it up. But like I said, I have enhanced the photo that I just did, so that's why it doesn't like me. Let me see if I can find one. I don't know if I can find one because I've enhanced all these. Let's see. Will this one go? Yeah, so this one is too large too. I'm going to try one more. Let's see. I might have to go to a different folder because I've literally enhanced all of these. Let me see this one. Yeah. These are too big. All right, so I'm going to go to upload image. Let's go out of this folder, and I just need to find a different photo. Let me see if this is my mom and I'm going to open this one. So this is an old picture of my mom. I just clicked on it. She was in the car. She has her tongue out. I don't know. It's a little funny picture. And it has removed the background. Now, I'm kind of glad that it did this, because this looks really weird. Like, what it did was it took her steering wheel away. Sometimes when you take people off their backgrounds because of this picture, it just looks weird. She has a winter coat on with fur on the sleeves. So I don't know. But if you go to edit up here, I wouldn't use this picture originally. So yeah. If you go to edit, you're on the background tab. If you go to erase and restore, you can hit the restore and the erase. If you hit the restore, it shows you in the background of what it actually looks like. So she was in the car, she's driving, and you can kind of paint that back in there. Here's your brush size, and you see it up at green up there at the top. But let's get the brush size. Let's see if we can just kind of like paint some of this back in here and then let it do its magic. This is not going to be right. This is not a good photo, y'all. But this is a good example to show you guys. Some of this came out too, which is just weird. So I'm just like painting it back in. Usually remove.byeeee does a good job. But for some reason, maybe because it's an older picture, looks like the colors are kind of the same. They're like the blues and greens. Maybe it's just meshing all the colors together there. I'm not sure why it's doing this, but I definitely wouldn't use. And I don't like how it cut out her hair all around. Like that just does not look natural. Doesn't look natural. So I'm going to close out of this one. We're not doing that one. I'm clicking OK. And let's go find, I had a picture on here. That one's not gonna come out right either. I know it's not. This is a new computer, so I don't have a lot of photos on here. Kari Marvel, Jordan. I don't have, like, these are the souped up pictures is what I call them. I'm just trying to think what I can go get that will be easier. Do I have anything in these folders? Is what I'm asking myself. Kari Marvel. It's not. Yeah, it's nothing in there. Oh, Precious might have something in there. Okay. I took them off. Okay, so this is my friend's baby. Actually, it came off of you see it says ZZ remove.byeeee because I've already used this and it did a good job taking her off. So she just had her baby, and I'm going to click on the original photo, which is a JPEG, and I'm going to click open. This is not supposed to be a long live, but it's a good lesson. So as you can see, it took her off the background. All you have to do is hit download. Boom. It downloads. So then what I'm going to do is how I do it is I minimize my screen or like make it smaller. And I just go into my downloads folder and drag it to my desktop. Take this and I just drag it to my desktop. That's how I choose to do it. You can, and there it is up there on my desktop. What you also can do is go to the downloads folder. You can open the file here or double click and it will come up. And then you just right click on it and you go says, and then I could write it whatever I'm saving as that I want it to. But for me, it's easier for me just to drag it onto the desktop, but everybody has their own way. All right, so that is remove.byeeee. I'm going to close off of remove.byeeee because we're going to go now. And what am I doing? No. I said photo. There we go. Photoshop. We are in Photoshop. Okay, y'all. So I want to take a photo and we're going to take this photo actually. I'm going to blow this up so we can see it. Oh, wrong way. Sorry. And I'm going to move it down so we can see. Okay. Beautiful photo, but what's not beautiful about it is everything that's in the background. It looks like a swing or she's on a porch, and then yeah, we just want to clean that up. We want it to look nice, right? So first of all, this photo, and I'm not sure if I did it already, but I'll find out in a second. I want it to be rasterized, okay? So I'm gonna right click on it and it's not good. It says rasterize layer. Okay, so to be able to remove the background through Photoshop, I need to rasterize the layer. Boom, rasterize the layer. Once I rasterize the layer, this properties right here, if you guys have your desktop, your workspace set up correctly, you should be able to be in properties right now, and under properties, you'll have quick actions come up. Under quick actions will be remove background. Now, if you do not rasterize your image first, if you go too fast and you try to find quick actions will not be there. Quick actions will only appear if you rasterize your layer. Okay, so I'm just going to hit remove background and it's going to remove the background off of Miss Latavia. Okay, it takes a couple minutes sometimes. It usually does a pretty good job, and if it doesn't, I usually hike over to PG. So between the two of them, usually comes out right, and I haven't had any issues. Boom, she's off her background. Like, this is perfect. Perfect. So there she is. And now you can control T to transform, and we can move her bigger or smaller or however we want to. Okay, there you go. And that is your two ways that we will be doing throughout the course of removing the photos off the background. Sharing.